arms, I'll carry yours. Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you are mine, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, but just as sure as the sun will rise, I'll be there when you need me. With every tear that falls from your eyes, oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when I'll be there when you need me. Trust.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of both families, it's my very great pleasure and privilege to start by welcoming you all and to thank you for coming to this amazing venue to celebrate the marriage of Hannah and Tom at the 4th attempt. As been mentioned before, it's truly been a challenging 18 months, but they've taken all the delays in their stride, probably because Hannah is so incredibly well organised. I have no idea where she gets that from, Caroline. So I think they deserve a round of applause for how they've actually bounced back each time. Absolutely. Hannah has been planning her big day for many months, if not years, and I'm so happy that all her hard work has been rewarded with a wonderful ceremony and a brilliant reception here at Rivervale. It really is great to see so many friends and family here, finally. And I know it means a great deal to Hannah and Tom to finally have the opportunity to celebrate with the day they've planned and deserve.
I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy. I'll be there when you need me.
Welcome to all the friends and family who are here today, from near, far and very far. Personally, I am very grateful that I am able to join you from Hong Kong, courtesy of FaceTime. For those of you who don't know me, I am Hannah's unofficial fairy stepmother. I've had the huge pleasure to be in her life since she was 9 years old, and I'm so proud of the woman that she has become. Hannah and Tom, the sacred vows that you make to one another today, I present with the opportunity to express your love in your own words. I would at this time like to invite you publicly to declare these vows. Hannah, you may begin.
Thomas, I will never forget how our story began. I swiped right and the rest is history. Over the last 5 years, our life together has been amazing, and I've loved making memories and building a home with you, taking care of our pug baby, and watching you grow from a boy into a man. I'm so proud of the person that you have become and the life that we've made together. You've supported me endlessly and made all of my dreams come true, and therefore, standing here, finally, in front of our friends and family, I vow to spend the rest of my life doing the same for you. I promise to care for you and to love you fiercely and unconditionally. I will cherish and honour you, trust you and respect you, and accept you for who you are. I promise to support you, protect you, and stand by you through good times and bad, in the same way that you have stood by me for all these years. Thomas, you're my best friend, my love, my life, and I could not be happier to be Mrs. Elsmore. Thank you for choosing me, for now and for always, in sickness and in health, till death do us part. I love you.
Wow, Hannah, you look so beautiful to me today, but know that you will always look beautiful to me, and will always look this beautiful to me, tomorrow, the next day, and the next. As gorgeous as you are, right here and right now, I will only love you more and more each day of our marriage. Ooh. Sorry about that. I have chosen to join my life to yours, not merely as your husband, but as your friend, your lover, and your protector. Let me be the shoulder you lean on, the rock on which you rest, the companion of your life. I vow to you to walk my path from this day forward, alongside yours forever and always.
Hannah, do you take Tom to live together in the union of marriage, to take him as your best friend and partner in life, to honour, cherish and love him from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health for all of your days?
I do.
Tom, do you take Hannah to live together in the union of marriage, to take her as your best friend and partner in life, to honour, cherish and love her from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health for all of your days?
I do.
Thank you for sharing your commitment vows with us today. To all of your guests, I'd like to say, please congratulate Mr. and Mrs. Elsmore.
I would like to thank everyone who's helped in the lead up to and during the wedding day in whatever way, big or small. You've all played your part to make today so enjoyable, and it is very much appreciated. I would like to give special thanks to Izzy and all the bridesmaids, and Amber, the flower girl, for looking after Hannah so well. I think you will all agree she makes a beautiful bride and looks absolutely amazing in her stunning wedding dress. Beauty is only one of her attributes. She's clever, funny, compassionate, loving, and fiercely loyal. And she has matured into a kind and wonderful woman. Today, more than ever, I'm especially proud of her, and I could not love her more if she was my own daughter. I am very honoured that Hannah asked me to give her away again on her wedding day. Memories I will always cherish. A wedding is, of course, a time for joy, fun and celebration, with friends and family gathered to see the happy couple as they start their new life together. But it's also a time when our thoughts inevitably turn to those who have meant so much to us and shaped our families, but sadly could not be here today. As Izzy has already mentioned, most of you will know that Hannah's dad, Dave, left this world way too early. But Hannah, I can say from the heart that Dave will be the proudest man today. You have achieved so much, often through times of adversity, and you have grown to be a beautiful, outstanding young woman and a stunning bride. I'm sure Dave will be with us somewhere, watching over us all and probably urging us to get to the best bit, the party. We should also remember Tom's granddad Mike, who would have been so happy and proud to see Tom marry Hannah, and I'm sure he and many others will be looking down on us all and celebrating just as we are. Over the last 18 years, I've had the privilege of seeing Hannah blossom into the beautiful young woman we see before us today. Hannah and Tom met in October 2016. And since then, Caroline and I have come to realise how special Tom is to Hannah, and what a kind, caring and genuinely nice young man he is, despite being an Arsenal fan. So Tom, may I say, welcome to the family. We know you'll make a great son-in-law. You clearly love Hannah and always look after her, and what more could a parent ask? May your marriage be a truly happy one, and may you have a long and wonderful life together. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my very great pleasure to propose a toast to the happy couple, to the bride and groom, Hannah and Tom Elsmore. Thank you.
I've been told that I can't get away with a few quick thank yous and a quick toast for the best man speech. Apparently I'm supposed to sing the groom's praises and talk about his good qualities. Unfortunately I can't sing, and I don't necessarily like lying. For those who don't know me, I'm Dan, Tom's best mate, and I've been since as long as I can remember. I think it was about the time he came out of nappies. Unfortunately, due to restrictions still in place, some of Tom's closest friends weren't here today, so I'd like to read out a couple of messages from them. Weedo, Stu and Alex are all sending their best regards to you, and are gutted they couldn't make it here today, although Weedo seemed more gutted about the 3-course meal. But they all wish you have the best day, and they send your love. Your love? Their love. I'd like to mention how much of an effort all the bridesmaids have made, and Hannah, you look incredible as well. I'm sure Hannah once said that she always wanted to end up with a man that took her to the highest of heights. Not quite sure she envisioned a window cleaner and the second story with a ladder. On a more serious note though, if Tom puts as much passion into the marriage as he does with his reffing career, which on a note, may I add the first toast of the night, Tom's granddad Mike would be incredibly proud to see how far he's come in both career and his life, massively including Hannah, and he's to their fantastic and exciting future. So raise a glass to Mike Elsmore, to Mike, Hannah and Tom. For the final toast, I'd like you to turn and face each other. Now look into each other's eyes, because statistically speaking, this is the person most likely to murder you. To the bride and groom.
I have just actually got my tissues out in case I cry, so they are there in preparation. So right guys, it's 4th time lucky. Not the guy, but the actual wedding date. For everyone that don't know me, my name is Izzy, and I am obviously one of Hannah's best friends, her soul sister, her right-hand woman, this is 2021, and her partner in crime. Well, I was, up until about 5 years ago when Tom walked into her life and demoted me. I've known Hannah now for over 15 years, and we actually met through an amateur dramatics theatre group called Starburst. Whoop, whoop. I was the amateur, and she was and still is the dramatic one. Lord knows why she chose me to be her best friend, as I was a complete opposite. But they do say that opposites attract, which is why I think we clicked so well, and she's played such a massive part in my life forevermore. She has made me laugh until I can't breathe, mostly at her expense, but nonetheless. She has been my shoulder to cry on, and my rock when things have been tough. And she's been the person to tell me what I didn't want to hear when I was making very bad decisions, which actually happened quite often. We've been fortunate to have travelled to some amazing countries together, spreading our memories far and wide, and there have been many years of memories which I'm extremely grateful for. You really are an incredible woman who has completed nearly everything in your life that you could have dreamed of. I'm so proud of the young woman you have become, the lovely family that you have created with Tom and obviously Dave. We can't not mention him, and everything that you have achieved in between. You are courageous, determined and inspiring, and I can't wait to watch as you conquer the rest of your life and dreams with Tom beside you. Tom, I want to say thank you. Thank you for being the prince that has strolled into Hannah's life and swept this amazing woman off her feet. Thank you for bringing comfort and compassion into the hardest time of her life. And thank you for making my best friend the happiest she could ever be. And thank you for taking her off my hands. Let's all raise a glass to the groom, because he will bloody well need it. To Tom. So Hannah, can I please ask you to place your hand flat on the table in front of you? Your right's fine, it's closer to Tom. And Tom, can you do the same and place your hand flat on top of Hannah's? On top of Hannah's, yes, thank you. Now, let's all raise a glass to the last time we will ever see Tom having the upper hand. To Mr. and Mrs. Elsmore.
Well, we got her in the end, didn't we? My wife and I would just like to thank you all so much for attending today. After the past few years, it really does mean the world for us to be able to spend today with our closest friends and family. A special thank you to Caroline and Paul, Carol and Stuart, obviously couldn't be here today, Nanny Jean, my dad, Rachel, Nanny Kathy, and of course the beautiful bridesmaids and not so beautiful groomsmen, for putting on fantastic stag do's and hen parties, and everyone else that has helped us along the way with the organising and the planning of today. Would everyone please lift a glass for the newest addition to the Elsmore family, the most beautiful, courageous and hard-working woman I've been lucky enough to marry, my beautiful wife, Hannah Elsmore. I'm sure most of you will have already guessed that the planning over the past 2.5–3 years was a joint effort. Hannah took care of finding the venue, booking the venue, finding a date, then another, and then another. The chair covers, the flower arrangements, the food menu, finding suppliers, booking and rebooking suppliers, the suits, the dresses, the table plan spreadsheet, the finances, the confetti, the cake, and so on and so forth, you get the idea. And of course, I was in charge and took care of the But on a serious note, Hannah has literally worked day and night, endless hours, phone calls and emails to make today as special as it is. That's the sort of person she is, a truly special person. To me and to all of you that know her. She's the person who keeps me grounded but also on my toes, the person I can turn to when I'm feeling down and the person to go to when things get tough. She will always be there for me, and for that I will always be grateful for the person she has become. And would everyone please raise a glass to my granddad Mike Elsmore, Hannah's dad Dave Norman, and all those who couldn't be here today with us. Thank you very much.
Were you away by yourself, dressed like an angel in white unaware? Can you be like a drone, straight from a song that I've known all along? Can you take the islands, just pulling apart the waves as I fall into your arms, tearing up roses as daylight approaches, just hoping to be what you want. Hold me up with your bare hands, like some pillar of God, on this road that you wander, burning like some bottle rocket. Let me fight for your honor, raise a wall for your truth.